What is going on, Jets Nation? Welcome back to Jets Media. My name is Richie, and today I want to talk about what we heard from Woody Johnson last night at the NFL Honors. Sounded like he put some pressure on head coach Robert Saleh because obviously Woody Johnson is just as sick and tired of the losing as us fans. And it seems like in Woody Johnson's eyes, which is no surprise, it better be this way, that this is a make or break year for Robert Saleh. And he had a very interesting quote about what he expects from Robert Saleh this year. That's a little new role for him, and that simply is for him to be all hands on deck for the New York Jets offense. And we know we know that Robert Saleh is not an offensive mind. He's a defensive mind, but Woody Johnson has all the confidence in the world for Jeff Ulbrich to be the leader of that defense so Robert Saleh can do everything in his power to make sure he can, quote, concentrate the most on the offensive side of the ball. This is putting Robert Saleh publicly on the hot seat, in my opinion. We knew that some people want Robert Saleh gone right now, okay? So the fact that we're hearing from Woody Johnson for the first time since that hit article from The Athletic, really interesting stuff. And a key note about that is, in The Athletic, we learned that Robert Saleh was completely hands-off of the offense. So you can definitely tell that Woody Johnson had a stern meeting with the New York Jets coaching staff and the front office after the season was wrapped up, telling them that the offense needs to be fixed. It's not like anything that we didn't know already, but it is reassuring to hear from our owner that he is putting his foot down and giving this a coaching staff and front office one last opportunity and let them know if the offense is not fixed this year, you're all out of here. All right, you're all out of here. Now, again, I feel like that was the consensus, but hearing it from the owner of the New York Jets is just a little bit of like, okay, at least he's putting his foot down and he's actually making sure that things go the right way this year, and we shall see. Now, I know some people are going to be like, yeah, well, if he cared, he'd fire Saleh right now. Like, why is Saleh still on this team? Let's bring in a new coach. He's not good, all these things. And listen, I get all that. I get all the frustration. I understand the negativity going towards the New York Jets organization, especially after that hit article was public by The Athletic just a few weeks ago. So in this live stream, I want to share my thoughts of the article and the report about Woody Johnson, and hearing from Woody Johnson himself talk to Jeff Darlington of ESPN, breaking down his thoughts of the New York Jets, his overall frustration with the New York, with this team and the organization. Of course, they had to bring up Aaron Rodgers' injury. So very interesting to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section of this as well. So, folks, do your boy a solid favor. Simply smash that like button on your way into the show. We're just getting started here. Happy Friday, everybody. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. It is 12:08 p.m. EST, and we're chilling here live on Jets Media. Don't forget to hit that like button on your way in and subscribe to the channel. I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section as well. RKO says, I can't believe Woody would rather have Saleh rather than Belichick or Vrabel or Harbaugh. Yeah, I mean, obviously this offseason had a lot of big-time coaching candidates available for the Jets to kind of dip their toes into. But the reality is Woody Johnson trusts that he loves this defense so much that Saleh and Ulbrich built, and he trusts Aaron Rodgers, and he's, from a Woody Johnson perspective, putting this all on Aaron Rodgers and this New York Jets offense, honestly. So only time will tell, right? Only time will tell. Andre says last season is on Joe Douglas, says Andre on X. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the GM of the New York Jets definitely deserves a boatload of the blame as well. I think it's not really one particular person's fault. I think it's a collective failure, in my opinion. I feel like you could put blame on Joe Douglas. You could put blame on Robert Saleh. You could put blame on Nathaniel Hackett. You could put blame on a lot of different things, folks. That's how much of a mess it was this past season. Tyler, live from California, baby. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, Tyler. How is it over there in California? Hope you're doing well, my friend. I appreciate it. It's not frustration. Salah's obvious incompetence is an Yes. Listen, there's nothing positive about Robert Saleh's career so far with the Jets besides the main positive here is the defense he built. And don't give me, oh, that's Ulbrich did that. Saleh had nothing to do with it. That's totally incorrect. Robert Saleh is the head brains of the defense. And the only reason why Robert Saleh is still a Jets coach and is still the leader of this team is because of how elite the New York Jets defense is and how well he developed that side of the ball. So the New York Jets organization, and Johnson in particular, they want to give Robert Saleh one opportunity to give this offense what it looks like with Aaron Rodgers at the quarterback spot because of the 3 years of development of the defensive side of the ball. And they simply don't want that to go to waste. And this is it. And honestly, I understand the growing frustrations and I get it, but I understand the philosophy and the mindset of Woody Johnson just going one more year because they put their all into Aaron Rodgers last offseason. They did everything in their power to bring him in, and all the hype was around him. And then he went down in 4 snaps. And then the Jets defense in that season, when Aaron Rodgers went down, played their best football since Robert Saleh took over with 3 all-pro players, a Pro Bowler in Jermaine Johnson. I mean, I can go on about how great this defense is. So Woody Johnson just does not want to let that defense go to waste, and he thinks a pairing of a healthy Aaron Rodgers with some more weapons and reinforcements in this offseason paired up with that defense could potentially be a contender. Now, we shall see. Only time will tell. We have no idea what to expect with Aaron Rodgers, which is probably the most frustrating thing as Jets fans. It's like, we don't even know what Aaron Rodgers looks like as a New York Jets quarterback because he got hurt so fast. So let's get it deeper into the article. If you guys want to check out the article yourself, it's on Bleacher Report. I linked it down below in the description. Here's a little paragraph from that, so let's read it together. Quote, "The discussions I've had in the last couple of months, they've seen me about as mad as I can be with what's going on, with the offense in particular," Woody Johnson added. According to ESPN, Woody Johnson says, "We have all of this talent and we have to deploy talent properly." So I think they all got the message. This is it. This is the time to go. We've got to produce this year. That's called putting pressure on your coach. That's telling him if we do not produce this year, you're out of here, right? And I feel like, Saleh needs to be aware of that heading into the season and have a sense of urgency. Like, we got to figure this out in the most timely manner possible because there's no more developing years. There's no more, okay, let's play this guy for development. No, we need to go all in and win this year, and it's up to Joe Douglas and Robert Saleh to build out this offense, get the protection for Aaron Rodgers, go get another weapon, let the defense continue to do their thing, and not make any excuses, and just become a actual winning organization. Now, it's a lot easier said than done. You go to another sport, and you guys know me, I'm a gigantic Knicks fan, and they're a good example right now of how to build a winning culture. They've done a tremendous job because now all of a sudden the New York Knicks, which is still mind-blowing to me, they have a culture, okay? They have a winning standard, and that starts with Tom Thibodeau as their head coach, Leon Rose as their president of operations. They're in lockstep, and whoever they bring in steps into their culture, and they're winning despite injuries. That's not the case with the New York Jets, and I'm comparing these two for a reason because that is what makes an organization have sustainable success. You see it with the Kansas City Chiefs. You saw it with the Patriots dynasty. You see it with even the Baltimore Ravens are consistently good, right? Just look at all the teams that are out there. And the Detroit Lions is a great example because their culture is brand new. It's fresh. Dan Campbell came here, or not here, came to Detroit, and then in 3 years he built a winning standard and a winning culture. And unfortunately for the New York Jets, they built a winning culture on one side of the ball. And that's the weird thing about it. The defense is elite. Oh, it is a winning culture. The players get developed. You plug in an undrafted free agent on the defense and they thrive. That is called a winning standard, but it's not in totality That's the issue with the New York Jets. It's not breaking news to anybody. So they got to really dig deep into themselves and dig deep into the root issue of the offense and just add more players. And honestly, just hope that Aaron Rodgers could fix it all, baby. Franco says, to me, it sounds like last season falls on Woody Johnson too. Maybe Josina Anderson was right that the front office didn't sign a backup quarterback because they didn't want to invest any more money into the quarterback. Listen, I mean, we can speculate all we want. We don't really know what's true or not, but this is definitely a very good point from Franco here. You never know. Maybe Woody Johnson had a little voice in Joe Douglas's ear, says, we have way too much money invested in Aaron Rodgers. Let's hope that Zach Wilson is the future and let him develop behind Aaron. We don't need a veteran. And look what happened. Listen, we don't know. It's all speculation. If that was Woody's call or Douglas's call, no idea. Saleh is the head coach of this team, the head coach of offense, defense, and special teams. The head man in charge. Team should reflect what he believes in all three phases of team, not just stand there. Yeah, Johnny Football, 110%, and that's why Robert Saleh is on the hot seat, because he built a phenomenal defense and he built an absolute atrocious bottom of the barrel offense. You can't be a head coach with that. You can't. Richie, I know I'm jumping the gun, but which current NFL coaches on the hot seat do you think may be available head coach for us next year? Oh, RKO. Ben Johnson is someone. The fact that he went back to Detroit, he's going to be a hot candidate next year. I don't really know who's on the hot seat, right? Nick Sirianni? I have no idea. I mean, I'm not even thinking about that, to be honest. I got to focus on this season and hope that doesn't happen before anything. Tyler says, I feel like it's safe to give Saleh one more year, especially with him being a defensive mind. Giving him a chance to help the offense and fully focus on the offense is a good plan. Saleh is a good coach. Yeah, great take here from Tyler. I honestly see why the Jets are bringing back Robert Saleh, because I personally just feel like, and I could be absolutely wrong, and if you guys disagree with me, that's totally okay. I think Robert Saleh deserves one last chance. I think Robert Saleh deserves one last chance with a healthy Aaron Rodgers, because that's what this pairing was all about. Did he absolutely fumble the bag when Aaron Rodgers went down? Absolutely, he did, okay? And the cool thing about, coaching, and Woody Johnson alluded to this in his interview last night at the NFL Honors, is coaches get better with experience. Coaches get better with time. Same thing with players. They get better the more they do their work and do their job, the more they mess up, the more they learn from it. It's all about, you're in your adverse situations, you're in your darkest self. You can learn from that so you can come out on the other side and develop into a better version of yourself. So only thing we can hope for, Jets fans, is that Robert Saleh and his entire coaching staff, especially on the offensive side of the ball, they learn from all their mistakes last year and they can turn it into some momentum this upcoming year with a healthy Aaron Rodgers and use some flow state and just get into the playoffs. I think, that's just like the optimistic part of me thinking to myself, like, how can we use last season's disaster as a positive and some positive momentum heading into next season? They can learn from their mistakes. Will that happen 110%? I have no idea. Probably not. But just to let you guys know, that is definitely a possibility. So that's just really where I wanted to let you guys know where my head is at, including, regarding this New York Jets team, regarding Woody Johnson and all these different players. So definitely interesting stuff, bro. Andre says, the reason I said it's on Joe is because he chose those linemen. 4 plays in, you get those results. I mean, I don't know about that. The offensive line, I don't think is the reason why Rodgers got hurt. I mean, listen, Dwayne Brown, he tried to do a chop block. It's 4 plays in. I mean, listen, Joe Douglas definitely has not built the best offensive line. Injuries have definitely not been in his favor. You can, point to some positives on the offensive line, and unfortunately, the only positives on the offensive line seem to be injured, like Elijah Vera Tucker. Luckily, we have another positive in Joe Tippmann, who's coming off a phenomenal rookie year. But Mekhi Becton definitely was a whiff of a draft pick. If the Jets bring him back, we shall see. Probably not. Dwayne Brown is a shell of himself. I mean, we can go down the list. So Joe Douglas definitely deserves the blame for the offensive line, because he's supposed to be an offensive line guru when he came here, and 3 years in, it's still a glaring weakness. So the injuries had a big factor to it, but at the same time, there's still no excuses. There's still no excuses, man. I agree with one more chance for Saleh, but he also hasn't exactly helped the offense. Yeah, he hasn't. I mean, he's not an offensive mind, right? He's not an offensive mind. Guys, do your boy a solid favor by simply hitting that thumbs up button right now on Jets Media, whether you're watching it live on Twitter or you're watching us live here on YouTube. Please support us over here at Jets Media, ladies and gentlemen. Now, folks, as you guys know, we do have a proud sponsor of Jets Media. They've been the proud sportsbook sponsor all the way since preseason, and they will continue to be the proud sportsbook sponsor all throughout the rest of the offseason, baby, and that is BetUS Sportsbook. Now, listen up, folks. They are running a really intriguing promotion for the Super Bowl. As you guys know, they do give you a 125% sign-up bonus when you make an account, but this week they're giving you a 125% sign-up bonus on your first 3 deposits. So usually it's just one. Now it's your first 3 deposits, minimum of $100. They'll give you a 125% bonus not only on your first deposit again, but your first 3 deposits if you use the promo code JOIN125. So the promo code is JOIN, all capitals, JOIN125. Plus, they'll give you 10% gambler's insurance for your net losses if you're active every 6 months. So there's a lot of awesome promotions that BetUS Sportsbook is doing for the Super Bowl. So make sure you guys take advantage of that. I am curious to hear your guys' thoughts of the Super Bowl coming up because the Super Bowl is here, ladies and gentlemen. The Super Bowl is literally this Sunday, which is pretty crazy that the season is officially coming to an end. So let me know in the chat, guys, where is your head at for Super Bowl this upcoming week? Now, if you guys want to put your bets, again, click that link down below in the description and sign up for BetUS. Let's get into the Super Bowl odds presented by BetUS. So they got the Chiefs. I mean, this has been moving around a lot. They got them at plus 105 and plus 2. The 49ers are 2-point favorites in this one. Over-unders at 47. So let me know in the chat right now, guys, who you got in the Super Bowl. I got the Chiefs. I'm rolling with the Chiefs. I told myself if they beat the Ravens, I'm not betting against them in the Super Bowl. I'm just not going to make that mistake again. Definitely give me the Chiefs over the 49ers. But let me know where you guys are at in your thoughts of the Super Bowl coming up. And also, guys, BetUS does have a really awesome YouTube channel that is with Vegas experts. Now, these guys right here, Jared Smith, Las Vegas Chris, and Steve, they go live here on the channel. They just came out with a live stream yesterday, and these are the Vegas experts. So they break down the Super Bowl and really give you all the analysis that you need. If you are putting any money on this game, I highly recommend listening to these 3. I mean, look at them. They're literally Vegas experts. They're born to be talking about all the odds. So if you guys are into betting and into sports gambling, definitely go check it out. But please do your boy a solid favor and bet responsibly, ladies and gentlemen. So shout out to BetUS for being the proud sportsbook sponsor of the channel and will continue to be the sportsbook sponsor for the rest of the offseason. And I announced this yesterday. Your boy has a brand new show with BetUS TV live every single day. Monday through Friday, you guys will see me at 3 p.m. EST on BetUS TV. Big time news. I don't know if you guys heard about that. I didn't really have a big announcement yet. I'm probably going to do that on Sunday or Monday to let you guys know. But I will be on a brand new show Monday through Friday starting this Monday. Really, really exciting stuff, ladies and gentlemen. Really exciting stuff. And without you guys, none of this is possible. Johnny Football, 33-19 Niners. Okay. Kansas City Chiefs, dynasty. If they win, they could be considered a dynasty. Yes. 31-21 Kansas City. Okay. Tyron Smith, left tackle. Donovan Smith, right tackle. JPJ Tippmann, AVT inside. I like that idea. Rich, let's effing go. Big Dread says both the GM and the coach have plenty of chances to get this right. I don't think that this one is going to magically make things right. Yeah, I mean, listen, there's no magic here. There's no magic wand. It's going to take hard work. It's going to take a lot of sacrifice. It's going to take a lot of things for the New York Jets to figure out what went wrong last year and making sure that everything around Aaron Rodgers is what it needs to be for him to thrive, right? Because that's what it's all about. Make sure Aaron Rodgers is comfortable. Make sure we bring in the guys that he wants. And I know that people are like, oh, Rodgers is the GM. When you have a Hall of Fame quarterback at that stage of his career, 40 years old, who is a Super Bowl winning quarterback, 4-time MVP, yeah, you want the guy to bring in everybody that he's comfortable with because he is the answer at the position. He's the answer of the offense. That's it. So go get everybody he wants. Obviously, if it's for other reasons, you don't do it, and all the people he brought in this year stunk. But I personally don't think Allen Lazard would have that bad of a season if Aaron Rodgers was healthy. That's all I'll say. Jets, mess. The sad truth. The sad truth. King Blaze says, 49ers are winning this game. Sorry to tell you. Well, King Blaze, very possible. Absolutely very possible. I got my money on Kansas City, though. Big money on Kansas City, by the way. Chiefs win. Travis Kelce proposes. Oh, man. You guys would love to see that, wouldn't you? How many times are we going to see Taylor Swift? How many times will we see Taylor freaking Swift on the Super Bowl thing? Interesting stuff. Guys, what plans do you all have for Super Bowl? Let me know. I'm hosting. I got a lot of my friends coming over. I'm making homemade chicken wings. I make the gas wings, folks, in the air fryer. Maybe I'll show you guys some photos, and maybe I'll show you guys a video of me doing it, bro. But, like, come on now. Actually, since it's like a Super Bowl time, it's Super Bowl themed. I did make a TikTok of my wings, I remember, like 2 years ago. I did make a TikTok one day just for fun. I mean, I'm not a cooking connoisseur, like in terms of cooking content creator, but I did make a TikTok of my wings, and I'm curious if you guys would like to see it, but I don't even know where it is, so I may not even find it. Yeah, I honestly have no idea where it is. Yeah, no idea where it is. It's all good. We lost it. Who cares? All right. Maybe it's me because I'm from Europe and we don't usually propose after just a couple of months. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely not expecting a proposal. That's just ridiculous. What is the over-under on how many calls a refs will call to save Kansas City's ass? You going to take the over on that, RKO? You would if your girlfriend was worth billions. Yeah, I mean, I know that the Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, like, is so tiring to some, but, like, think of it from Travis Kelce's perspective. Like, I look at that, I'm like, dude, good stuff, man. I mean, like, congrats. I mean, I don't know. That's how I look at it. It's revenge game. I mean, listen, the Super Bowl is also a rematch, which I kind of like. It is a rematch that I feel like a lot of people are forgetting. Please talk to TD. He's obsessed with Tua. Is he obsessed with Tua? I feel like he's not. Why? Is he on his channel or something, like talking about Tua? Or what is TD up to lately on his own channel? I have not been tuned into his content lately. His mom probably told him to put a ring on it. Hey, I mean, listen, you can't blame the guy, right? You can't blame the guy to put freaking money. I'm sorry. I mean, getting on a knee for Taylor Swift, bro, what's wrong with that? You feel me? Someone needs to pressure Woody. That's the funny thing because there's nobody above Woody Johnson. There's nobody above Woody Johnson, bro. So TD's live right now. Tua, Watson, Brady, Miami Dolphins positives, NFL honors. What do you guys think of the NFL honors last night? Any interesting awards? Joe Flacco winning. What do you guys think of the awards last night? If this is 100% scripted, then Kansas City will win. Travis is MVP. He proposes to Taylor Swift. Kittle challenges Travis at WrestleMania 40. I could see that. Imagine that. TD needs a girlfriend. TD has a wife, Dakota. TD is married with 6 kids. So he's okay. I promise you that. If San Francisco loses, that will be 3 losses in a row in the big game. Oh, if San Francisco loses, hey, I mean, at least it's not like the Buffalo Bills who lost 4 consecutive seasons. How about that? Bad award show, nothing topped last year. Yeah, it was very uneventful for the New York Jets. I mean, the only thing that was nominated for the Jets was best moment with Xavier Gibson getting that game-winning, punt return. That was it. WTF, if it's scripted, that means San Francisco wins. Is that so? Four and wide right both haunt Buffalo. Yeah, I mean, they had to deal with wide right again this year. If Brock can beat Mahomes, it makes you wonder if they would have won the year he got hurt too. Yeah, I mean, you never know. I don't think so. But listen, that's the butterfly effect. You can go back in time and say, what if this? What if Aaron Rodgers never ruptured his Achilles? What are the Jets at? What's the conversation today? Because I'll tell you this right now, the conversation would definitely be different. Not saying it'd be any better or any worse, but it would be different. We'd be talking about something completely different right now if Aaron Rodgers did not get hurt. Because we would know what Aaron Rodgers looks like as the Jets quarterback. We would know if he played good. We would know if he played crap. We would know if he played average. We would know a lot of things. How about Garrett Wilson's new bath salts endorsement deal? Hey, what's wrong with that? I'm not going to lie. I have that exact bath salts, and I use it myself. I use those Epsom salt. Actually, I did this morning. I'm very sore. It's good. It's a good product. It's funny because I've been purchasing that product, Dr. Teal's it is. I'm not sponsored by them, but got to give them a shout out. I used that product, and then I saw Garrett Wilson was a sponsor by them. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I use Mr. Teal's. There we go, Garrett. I mean, hey, don't knock. It's not bath salts, by the way. It's Epsom salt. Okay. Good for your from your muscles and stuff. Sore from what? Sore from yoga and working out and mostly yoga. I mean, I do advanced postures, a lot of back bends, a lot of work on my body, a lot of headstands, a lot of handstands, twists. I don't know if you guys don't know me on that side of my world, but I'm sore as can be. My back body is sore from yoga, and that's a great way to regen the body. I don't know if you guys know this, but I am a yoga teacher. I teach yoga every week, and I teach privates, so that's kind of like a side thing. Just being transparent with you guys for anyone that is wondering. Your boy is a certified yoga teacher, and I'm teaching a class tomorrow morning. If you're on Long Island, pull up every Saturday. Way before Patrick Mahomes, there was a man by the name of Aaron Rodgers who was number one when it comes to all the magic shit. Yeah, man. Aaron Rodgers was that magician. I think it's either going to be a close, low-scoring game or San Francisco is going to blow them out. Yeah. I don't see San Francisco blowing them out. I would be really shocked if they blew them out. But listen, anything can happen. But everybody's been counting out Mahomes literally every playoff game. And what has he done since? Win, and then he won, and then he wins again, and then he escapes by, and he does this, and then he does that. When are people just going to stop doubting Patrick Mahomes? Because I'm done doing that. I'm personally done. Because I actually never did. Your boy is not. I got to be honest with you guys. I'll be transparent. Your boy won a lot of money on the Chiefs in the playoffs. I bet a lot of money on them to win a lot of these games, and I'm going to continue to do it again this Super Bowl. No, they're getting blown out by Kansas City is what I mean. Okay. That would be wild if the Chiefs blew out the 49ers. Can you imagine that? Congrats goes to Lamar. All that BS in the offseason, and all he does is show up. I know. I'm so sick of the Lamar Jackson slander, bro. I really am. Uh-oh, hide your wires. Richie's going private. Oh, Keith. Oh, you're funny, Keith. Just read the script. What's the script? I didn't read it yet. Someone tell me what's the script. Hey, maybe we'll do... I'm thinking of like intertwining my yogic world with the Jets because I feel like, just hear me out, Jets fans, we all need some meditation because that's what yoga is. It's just meditation, and I'm not going to go into yoga talk, but I feel like Jets fans, I would love to guide Jets fans through a meditation because we need to just relax because simply the Jets drive us insane. okay? Because we're so emotionally attached to a team and a franchise that we have zero control over. So I got to say, meditation and yoga has helped me deal with the New York Jets in an immense way and on a deeper level. Because again, you guys see my reactions live during games. You guys see how worked up I get. You guys get worked up too. And meditation for me has really allowed me to like just take a step back a little bit, connect to my mind, connect to my body, be like intrinsically aware. It just helped. Just saying. Okay. The Jets' misery is a lot for me to handle. It's a lot for all of us to handle. But I also got to give a big shout out to my New York Knicks for numbing the pain. How about that? My New York Knicks numbing the pain. Henny's in the chat. What up, brother? Woody finally putting the foot down. He did. He said, Salah, this is it. This is it. Now, we all as fans knew that, but it's cool to have Woody kind of like publicly saying this, right? That's the difference here. We're like, this isn't something we didn't already know. But this is good because it's a public way of saying, Salah, if you don't fix this offense, you're the head coach. You did a great job building a defense. You need to go all in on offense. Okay? And that's what he's doing. That's exactly what's happening. So I find that very interesting. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button on your way into the show. It's Friday, February 9th. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Super Bowl weekend is here. Finally. Even Tom Brady lost to the Giants twice. Johnny Football, Lamar Jackson is still better than any QB the Jets have had since Broadway Joe. So there's that. Yeah, I mean, Johnny Football is not a Lamar Jackson fan, I see. What up, Richie? Did you watch the award ceremony and your thoughts on the winners? I did watch some. I did watch the Knicks game more than I did the NFL honors. I'll be honest with you guys. I turned on the NFL honors when they announced the comeback player of the year, and Joe Flacco won that. But I know who won the awards. And listen, it was not really an eventful award show from a Jets fan perspective. Like last year it was. Garrett Wilson winning. Sauce Gardner winning. You know, I thought that was cool, but hey, not the case here. Apparently it's scripted, so in all reality, nobody beat Tom Brady twice. True that. True that. All right, folks, we do have another proud sponsor of the channel. You guys know them very well. Okay, I've been wearing their sleep mask every night, and I'm not lying to you guys. We're going to hear a quick word from Manta Sleep. Don't forget, 10% discount code using code JETS. As you all know, we've had a proud sponsor of Jets Media for quite some time now, and they happen to be Manta Sleep. Now, if you guys want to use my promo code JETS, you will get a 10% discount code. That link is down below in the description. Now, you might be wondering, what is Manta Sleep? If you guys have any struggles with sleeping, I cannot highly recommend more the Manta Sleep Pro Mask. Now, I've been using this since they became sponsors of the channel months ago, and I literally wear this exact sleep mask every single night before sleep. Again, guys, this is what you got to invest in if you're having any difficulty with sleep. It is the most advanced sleep mask on the market, and I promise you, you will not regret getting your sleep mask. It absolutely takes out the light, 100% blackout, zero eye pressure technology. So when you put it on, you can open your eyes. But really, my favorite part about it is it completely turns out the light. So even if you want to put it on for a midday nap, or even you don't even want to take a rest, you just want to put the sleep mask on, even meditate. It's a really mindful practice, and I cannot recommend them more to you guys. They have a lot of different masks on their website. This happens to be the Pro Mask, which I personally recommend. It's what I use. But don't forget, use that link down below in the description, 10% off discount code. They have a Bluetooth mask if you want to listen to music. They got a silk mask. They got ones for kids. They got a weighted mask. They got a cool mask. Definitely check out their website. Cannot recommend them more. Thank you, Manta Sleep, for being a proud sponsor of Jets Media. Shout out to Manta Sleep, baby. So I see there's a war going on with Lamar Jackson in the chat. Is that true? I happen to be a big Lamar Jackson lover. I really do love his game. Sup, Mike D? What's up, brother? Hope you're doing well, my friend. Guys, what's your plans for the Super Bowl? Let me know right now. What is your plans for the Super Bowl? You watching it, kicking it at home? You watching it? You going to a bar? You going to a Super Bowl party? What's going on? Let me know. What's going on, everybody? Let me know. One knee injury, Lamar's finished. Bruh. That's with every quarterback. I mean, you're Johnny Football. I don't want to go at you, bro, but I don't really like this Lamar Jackson slander. So we're going to start. We're going to just diminish the fact that Lamar Jackson's legs are part of the reason why that he's elite and he's a very unique type of quarterback. And he won MVP twice for a reason and was the first seed in the AFC. I mean, bro, that's ridiculous. Lamar Jackson is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. He's also proved to be a pretty darn good passer. And his legs are a big weapon. That's a positive. I don't know. I don't really need to go into a deep, detailed breakdown of Lamar Jackson because this is a Jets show, but I don't like this slander, personally. Just going to be honest. Lamar, it's getting deeper in the chat, bro. It's getting even deeper in the chat. People are going after each other. Well, this is becoming a Lamar Jackson hate show, which I find interesting. But getting back into the topic of the New York Jets, folks, I really think that as a Jets fan, seeing what's going on and what's transpiring in the public eye, I kind of like, and I've said this before, I really like the idea that the whole world, the NFL world, is counting out the Jets. I don't know why. That's just kind of a comfort for me. It's comfort knowing that everybody is discrediting, everybody is forgetting, and everybody doesn't expect the Jets to be good this year. Because last offseason was too much. In the moment, it was great, but looking back on it, too much. Too much anticipation, too much hype, too much expectation, too much public love. I want people to hate us. I want people to not believe in us. I want people to expect nothing from us. So when we exceed their expectations, it's more fulfilling. And if we don't, and if we're shit, it doesn't feel as crappy. I feel like that's really what it comes down to. I don't know. Let's see. Lamar is overrated. I would take Justin Fields in 24 and beyond over Lamar 24 and beyond. Hawk, I love you, bro. Great supporter, great Jets fan. But this is a very interesting take. Hawk would take Justin Fields over a two-time MVP quarterback. Justin Fields has never sniffed MVP-level quarterback play in his career. Wow. Interesting take, Hawk. Interesting. Oh, man. Well, that's an interesting one. But getting back to that, what's your guys' thoughts of that expectation thing? That we don't really have to worry about the hype and all these things. And I don't know. I feel like that's a good thing. I feel like that goes in our favor. Let me know in the chat. Justin Fields already broke quarterback rushing all-time records and has a better arm than Lamar. It's not crazy. I mean, I still never seen Justin Fields put up anything close to Lamar Jackson numbers. I mean, let me just pull up Justin Fields' stat. I'm curious because I haven't really looked at his career stats. I mean, bro. Do I need to... You put up Lamar Jackson's career numbers next to Justin Fields. I'm sorry, it doesn't even compare. Lamar Jackson in his second season, when he won MVP, 36 passing touchdowns. Oh, Lamar can't throw. 36 passing touchdowns to 6 interceptions. Justin Fields has never thrown more than 17 touchdown passes in a season. And Lamar has a season with 36, 26, 24. Not to say Justin Fields can't all of a sudden do that, but I don't know. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. In my opinion, at least. I'm worried about the offensive line coach. If they don't fix that, the situation, everything doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, it all comes down to the offensive line, Astral. You're 100% correct. You're 100% correct. I think that, the offensive line, from a coaching perspective, personnel perspective, all things about the offensive line is a legit concern. Let's get real. If we hate teams like the Kansas City Chiefs, we take greatness for granted too much. I personally in the minority. I don't hate the Chiefs. I don't hate Mahomes. I don't hate Travis Kelce. Like, I know the majority of NFL fans do, because I understand why. They're sick of them. They want new blood. They don't want to see the same team over and over and over again. It's giving us flashback of the Patriots. But, like, I'm someone that hates the Patriots so much that I would love for a team and a quarterback to be as good, if not better, than the Patriots dynasty. That would make me feel better about myself because of the misery I went through as a kid. And I respect greatness. I just do. And I'm not someone that hates on greatness. It's hard for me to do that. I'm saying Justin Fields versus Lamar, as I can see Justin getting better and Lamar declining. Yeah, I mean, that's interesting. I mean, listen, Justin Fields definitely has a chance to grow, but the Bears might be getting rid of him because they had the first overall pick. That's interesting. Excuse me. I'm excited to see if the Bears keep Fields or not. Modine, the great Modine's in the chat. Let's see what Modine has to say. Who cares if Woody is mad? Eventually, with continued losing, he was going to be mad. But being mad doesn't mean the Jets will start winning. Great take, man. Great take, Mo. Great take. If Fields goes to Atlanta, he's next year's MVP. Damn. Bold take. I mean, Hawk, I don't know if you're a betting man, but I bet you those odds are very, very big. Salah, Gators in the chat. Salah, I believe, according to Woody, has not yet coached a game with a quarterback or a backup quarterback. Only third stringers are worse. So doesn't Salah deserve a chance to coach with a starter? That's what I'm saying. I think that Robert Saleh has done such a good job on one side of the ball that he deserves one chance with an actual quarterback. Now, that doesn't take away all the incompetence and the excuses and the failure that he's done to this point, but I just want to see what Robert Saleh looks like with a good freaking quarterback. Why is that so hard for us to see? Right, Gator? Gator, I also sent you a message on Instagram. Go check that out. I don't know how to reach you. I wanted to reach out to you about something, and your Twitter DMs weren't open, and I don't have your number or your email. So I found you on Instagram, and I sent you a message on DM. So go check that out, Gator. Hope to talk to you soon. Appreciate you tuning in. Well, folks, this was about Woody Johnson putting pressure on Robert Saleh. Don't forget to hit the like button and let me know your thoughts in the comment section when the stream gets wrapped up about putting all the pressure on our head coach. So, guys, we're going to wrap up the show here. Thank you so much for all the support on the channel. Hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Super Bowl is here, baby. Chiefs, 49ers, and then it's the offseason officially begins when the Super Bowl is all wrapped up. So that's going to wrap up this live show here at Jets Media, guys. Hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Your boy is out. Love you all. Let's go, Jets. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody.